this is Michelle Cool and welcome to my channel Pretty Pink Soul Movement, and thank you for joining me for your full moon in Leo reading, which is actually occurring on the 9th of Feb. So how are we all feeling? I think we're going for a mixture of feeling really good and feeling really aligned, and then feeling like we're not aligned, and then feeling like we're aligned and feeling like we're not aligned. And that can change from like every half an hour or minute to minute or day to day or hour to hour, whatever that is for you. So subconsciously that may be what you're going through at the moment. And know that this is normal, and I'm being told we're just adjusting to those peaks and those troughs because that's what life is all about anyway, right? And that's what helps us know that we're alive. So we're just going on, we're actually learning how to flow with that roller coaster, flow with the energy, flow with the good times, flow with the bad times, because that's going to help you to achieve your destiny. So Leo is all about shining your light. So this full moon is going to be about how do you shine your light out into the world? How do you reveal yourself and your honesty and your truth and your integrity to others? How do you walk that in your path every single day? It's actually a very pivotal moment for people. And I know I probably say that every month because it's true, and it is. And it's like going to the next stage and learning how to speak your voice and learning how to shine and learning how to be the authentic you that you came here to be. Destiny is playing a big part in this moment in time, but what destiny needs for you to do is make better choices for you. Make aligned choices to your higher self. And if you struggle with that, you can sign up for my celestial channeling course, because that's what that's all about as well. And learning to get to know yourself, learning to know who you really are at the core of it. What did you come here to do? That's what's trying to be unfolded. So in order to get to that stage, you need to be able to make better choices. Let's just say someone makes bad choices in relationships and they, have lots of baby daddies or whatever, and they're going, oh my God, what the fuck have I done with my life? Don't make that mistake again going forward. Do you know what I mean? Not that the kids were a mistake, but do you know what I mean? If that's how you feel about the choices in your past that you've made, make a different choice. Stop that repetitive patterning. Make better choices for you. Make choices for you that feel really, really good. Don't be susceptible to chance, I guess, but chance in the chance in the karmic way, not in the destiny predestined way, if that makes sense. So, karmic is just, the lessons, those relationships that don't work, or those jobs that don't work, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? The ones that kind of cut us deeply, those ones that come up, whatever it is that comes up for you. Obviously, this is a general reading. And the predestined is, before you came here, you plotted, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And this is what Leo is about getting that message out into the world. But first you need to acknowledge it and see it for yourself. So, this is the Destiny card, and that's where I've got this one from. There are going to be people around you that can help you succeed to the next level. Could just be friends, could be new soulmates coming in, but there's a lot of partnership, and you're going to be weaving all that together. You're going to learn how to use the strengths of other people to help you to get to where you want to go, and your strengths and talents is going to help other people get to where they want to go as well. And this is really important. So this is what you need to focus on, and you're probably in the process of weaving your art, or whatever that is for you. But your guides and the universe want you to know that you're on the right path. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're actually, with the Knight of Crystals here, you're manifesting your future. If you can see him holding that crystal ball there, you're focusing on what you want, and you're at the beginning stages of it all before it unfolds, but you're learning how to manifest your future, because within you is the key. Within you is the answers that you need. If you stop and just listen, you actually have all that insight. You actually have that information within you. So don't fear that you don't. You just need to slow it down, and it will come to you. For some of you, you need to actually do a bit more study on the areas that you're researching. If you're starting a YouTube channel, then research or speak to people that are doing that, what's working for them, what doesn't, and stuff like that. And obviously Google's amazeballs, so everything's on Google. So, but do some research, and this could also be just taking some time for you just to chill and just to read some books. you've been through with the Nine of Wands here, you've been through this kind of epic battle, but you've gained a lot of wisdom with it, and those burdens are starting to, this is like the wounded warrior card, you know, the spiritual wounded warrior. If you see it here, but it's letting some of those burdens go, and see how it's formed a pattern in the sky. Like follow the signs. Follow the signs. Your guides are planting seeds for you. They're planting little breadcrumbs. Like follow those signs, and they'll get you to your next stage where you need to go. And remember, it's not all about the end point. It's about the journey. It's the process that unfolds. You know, once you create something, it's that build up to creation that we're here for, that we enjoy the most. Even though at the time you're like, oh, this is frustrating, I'm not getting anywhere. Try to get out of your ego mind and go with the flow of the moment. Enjoy the process more. This is really important, and this is a different choice to probably what you've made before. Instead of making something out of frustration, where it should be made, you know, with love and passion and compassion for yourself in the process of doing it. Because when you do that, we've got the Seven of Crystals here, which is Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. No, Cups. No, this one's earth energy. I am seeing her as manifesting in all these different choices, even though that's Cups energy. This is what I'm seeing. She's calling in her choices, and she's calling in her options because of the work she's done. So this is like in between the Seven of Pentacles, the Earth card, and the Seven of Cups, the choices to me. She's calling it in because what she's done in the past is creating her future. And this is why we have to focus in the present moment. Does that make sense? Is that a bit of a paradox? That's just what came through. Do with it as you will. You just need to slow it down and appreciate yourself and all that you've done so far. Appreciation gets us so much more. We call more automatically to us. We're the magician of our lives when we can focus in the present moment, because that's all we have. I only have this moment here, and this moment here now. And this moment here now. I could choose to do something silly, or I could give you some helpful information. You know, I might do something silly. You're very, very intuitive at this Leo time. We've got the Seer card, and we've got the Fish card here. Fish could be Pisces. You can have Pisces in your chart. You're very connected to yourself. You're connected to your guides. Listen to the information that you're receiving. Make sure you slow down and take it all in. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Okay, there's partnerships that are coming up, which I mentioned before. This could be around love this year. You could be wanting to manifest a love. I'm hearing messages of a lot of people calling in their life partners at the moment. This could be that. If it's not that, your relationship could be getting stronger, or some of you could be wanting to let it go, which is like what the full moon's all about. It's like manifestations happening. And also about letting go of things, and this could be any type of relationship and friendships and stuff like that. So there's a message to be careful who you work with, not in the danger kind of way, but you know within yourself as someone's like your cheerleader, like, yeah, what are you doing? Go, you go get it, girl. Difference between that and just like they're not interested in you at all. You'll be able to tell. Spend more time with the people that are your cheerleaders, and obviously you're their cheerleaders. Spend more time talking to people that are supportive of you, and not just always wanting to take from you. Or if they're just not gelling with you on the same, they don't get you, if they're not on that same level, just don't spend so much time. And also, if you've got relationships in your life that are just a bit chaotic and crazy, like, you can step away from them, because to accept that into your life accepts more of that in all areas of your life. So you need to learn to assess your relationships and make better choices, what's healthy for you, because that's going to support yourself going forward. And you're going to receive lots of clarity. Could be from this reading, just could be from just in general, because you're learning how to set up your foundation for yourself and for your family, or just for yourself. And we've got the Insight card here. We've got magical tools, writing, and star crafting, which is just freaking beautiful. So this was the overall energy for the reading. Lots of insights coming in. A message I actually got was that some of you really want to get into the Wicca, and not in that society says it's evil kind of way, because we know it's not, and we know that that has been projected onto society because, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they feared people like, say me, channeling information to help people. So fear mentality was created. Obviously, although witchy, burny, killy type thing is trapped in our soul because we've all had that happen to us. And that's why we sometimes fear it. But you guys are starting to open up to that. And we're starting to own who we are, starting to own our rituals. We're starting to connect more to the universe. It's a very powerful time. So you're getting lots of insights. So witchcraft is kind of like that tool as well. Did I have another witchcraft thing? People wanting to like go into their darkness more, to figure out who they are. So check out my Soul Shadow programs if that's something you're ready to get into, and bringing that darkness to light so you can kind of release it and move forward, because we don't realize. Well, I had a client yesterday and I was listening to, her guides came through and said that she needed to release. She just needed to see these relationships in her past for what they were, because we don't realize, just because we're not in them anymore, how much they're imprinted in our subconscious. So we had to bring them up and just have a look at them, and in order for them to be released. And we did a few things, and there was a meditation that came through for her to help her release that. But I used the psychology side as well as the spiritual side to say, okay, I can see this is how, based on who you are, do you think this is linked to your past in this way because of what's happened to you when you were younger? And she was like, oh my God, that explains. She's like, oh my God, that explains so much. So you're going to be receiving insights like that. You're going to see the connections to past events, which is going to release you, which you can release to the full moon for your future. So release anything that comes up for you when you have these aha moments and, oh my God, now I see why I do this, those type of things. Thank you, universe, for showing me. Write it down in your journal and follow those paths. And that could be the whole like research book thing. Follow the path that you're being called to research and study. Get into it, go do it. That thing you've been thinking of and putting off, don't put it off any longer. Start researching today, and you could do it for free on the internet. And don't do anything that doesn't resonate with you. I'm not talking about, sacrificing and stuff like that. That's just bullshit. That's bullshit to me. So we've got the affirmation here, which is also clarity, which is also the Ace of Swords in the tarot. People use it for their rituals. I'm not saying you need a knife if you feel called to, maybe, but you don't. This is just for ceremonial purposes. It's not for actually injuring anything. I don't know why I feel the need to say this sort of type of thing. I guess it's those stereotypes that have been built up for rituals over the year. You can use herbs. You can create flower essences, moon water, sit out with your crystals at night. There's a lot of, I've been getting these messages too. Every night I do my star bathing to go outside and this is where we access a lot of the knowledge directly at night. And yeah, and here we've got messages, channels, information. There's lots that need to come through to you, so let it come through. And we let things come through when we clear the space for it to come in. Okay, because you've been through enough and you deserve better. So now what any other messages, please? Okay, so pick a number between 1 and 3 and let's see what you need to release. Also, in addition to what you need to release for this full moon in Leo. So reach for your goals. Reach for your goals and don't limit your potential. You're starting to see yourself for who you really are. Take risks, reach higher, and fuck everyone else. Don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. And don't tell those people that don't support you. Okay, card number 1. What do you need to release? We've got the Wolf Moon. Hunger. I'm seeing you need to express yourself to the people. There we go. I'm seeing that you need to express yourself to the people that are closest to you. There's something that you're not saying. You need to let it out. Maybe just howl it out to yourself first and then think of a nicer way to say to somebody else. But there's something that you're not saying to someone that you need to tell them. And this is very important for you to let go of at the full moon in order for you to move forward. Number 2, we got the self-love, which I hope you're all doing every day anyway. Aren't these cards beautiful? How are you loving up on yourself? Are you taking that nurture time? So she's under the stars as well. You need to sit out every night and connect with the moon, connect with the stars. You just need to ask for your answers so you can receive them. You need to spend some time out for you. And card number 3, will. Waxing gibbous for will. Use your will to power forward. And it was that whole don't listen to anyone type thing. Don't let anyone hold you back. Like, there's things you need to create, and your will is strong and you will create them as long as you allow yourself to. Do you allow yourself to? Release holding yourself back and listen to your intuition and your will. Well, I hope these messages helped. I hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And check out my soul programs and my celestial channeling course. The links will be below. And yeah, until next time, I will see you then. Okay, thank you. Bye.